Hello everyone, welcome back in my class of CIS3146 Embedded System. This is part 2 of C programming language, and we will start this session, that is part 2, by looking at the aim and objectives of week 2 session. As I already explained, the aim of week 2 is exploring C programming languages. And to achieve this aim, several objectives have been framed, and the objectives are listed here. So far, we have completed objective 1, that is this objective. And in this session, our aim is to achieve objective 2 and objective 3. So we'll start this session with C programming language basics. So here I have given a slide to explain what is C programming language. So here you can see C programming language is a structured programming language, and if you are writing a program in C language, then you are writing basically small modules. What is the meaning of modules? I will explain in a while. So what is modular programming? Modular programming reduces the burden of debugging and testing and maintenance. How? I will be explaining with the help of example. So here, what does modular programming means? Modular programming means, for if you are going to perform, let's say, 3 different tasks, task number T1, task number T2, and task T3, then you can create a module for task 1. So you can make a block of code, and this block of code will perform, this will be called as module 1, and it will perform a task T1. Similarly, you can create another module, you can call it module M2, and it will perform task T2. Similarly, you can create module M3 to perform task T3. So how you will create the module? Basically, C supports a concept called as functions. So using the functions, what you can do, you can create a module to perform any specific task. And if you are going to, if you are getting any error or any bug is present in any specific module, then you need to just fix the problem in that particular module, and it will not going to affect the entire program. That is the reason debugging, testing, and maintenance of C programming languages is easy. That is why this point is given. So user is required to think of a problem in terms of function or module. So you need to think in terms of creating the functions. Now I will explain, I will discuss the character sets present in C programming language. So here I have given character set. So what is the character set? Character set is nothing but the different terms you can use, different elements you can use in writing your C program. So C program is collection of number of instructions written in meaningful order. So here the meaningful order means if you are writing an instruction, you need to follow the syntax. We will discuss syntax for variable or constant in the coming slides. Further, instructions are made up of keywords, variables, and functions. So if you are writing your instructions, you are going to use keywords, you are going to use variable, you are going to use functions, and these variables, keywords, and functions will be represented using C character set. And what is C character set? It is collection of various characters, digits, symbols, which we use for writing a C program. So C character set means you can use digits, you can use that is you can use numbers, you can use symbols. Symbols means you can use double quote, you can use semicolon, you can use comma, you can use plus, you can use minus, you can use percent, so you can use angle bracket. So these are the symbols you can use in your C programs. So I have presented a table to explain the different character sets which you can use for writing your C program. So C program supports these 4 character sets. You can use all uppercase. So you can use A, you can use B, you can use C till Z in uppercase format. You can use lowercase a to Z, small a to small z. You can use in C programming language. You can use numbers. You can use numbers from 0 to 9, and using 0 to 9 you can create any number. Like if you want to create 535, you can use 535. You can use number 0 to 9. If you want to write 1026, this number belongs to between 0 to 9. You can use any symbols. For symbols, I have given another table. Like here you can see, you can use all these symbols for writing your program. You can use tilde symbol, you can use less than symbol, type symbol, greater than equal to symbol, not. So all these symbols you can use for writing your C programs. So this table denotes the different elements or character sets which you can use for writing your program, and the second table represents the different symbols which you can use for writing your instructions in C programming language. So all in all, you can see C supports 4 different types of character sets, that is uppercase A to Z, lowercase a to Z, all digits 0 to 9, and some symbols. Next we will discuss C keywords. As far as keywords are concerned, keywords are reserved word, and we use several keywords in C programming language. So keywords are those words whose meaning has already been known to the compiler, and they are reserved word. So meaning of each keyword is fixed, so you cannot change the meaning of the C keywords. Like int, if you are using int, so it will denote integer. If you are using float, it will represent floating number. If you are using char character, so it will represent character. So the meaning of these keywords are fixed, you cannot change. You can simply use the keyword for its intended meaning. You cannot change the meaning of the keywords, and there are 32 keywords given in C programming language. I have given a table to represent all 32 keywords. So here you can see auto is a keyword, break is a keyword, case, we use switch case statement, switch case. So this case is a keyword. You can see somewhere switch is you will see switch. If you search, you will get switch also. So character, as I said in my example, character, float is here. You can use else, if else statement if you are using. So this else is a keyword. So all in all, if is given here, for int is given here, for we use for loop. So all these are keywords, and the meaning of these words are fixed, and you cannot change the meaning of these keywords when you are writing your program in C language. So all in all, 32 keywords are given in C programming. Now next we will see variables and how to use variable, that is the syntax for using the variables in C programming language. So here you can see what is variable. Variable is a location. A variable is a named location. So if suppose this is your memory, this is whole memory you have, and you want to reserve a small piece of space in this memory, then what you can do, in order to reserve this small piece of space in the memory, you can use variables. You can say then the address for this space is a, and it is of integer type. So you can say int a. So this is how you can declare a variable. So you can see a variable is a named location. So the name of this location is a in the memory. So in the memory, that is used to hold a value. So what this variable will do, at this location you can store an integer value. So suppose 15 you want to store in the memory. So what you will do, 15 will go to this location, and the name of this location is A, and it is of integer type, and that can be modified. So you can change the value of A. Presently it is 15. You can store 20, you can store 500, you can store 1000 or any other value. So the value can be modified in the program by the instruction. So by using different types of instruction, you can change the value of a variable. A variable must be declared. So if you want to use this A and it is of integer type, then you must declare it. They must be declared in the beginning of the function or block, except this of global type. So if you want to declare a variable, so you have to use first the data type and then variable name and list. So if you want to declare a variable, let's say var is the name of the variable, and you want to declare it of integer type, so what you will do, you will write data type. Data type means integer is my data type, name of my variable is var, and I will say I will terminate this instruction by semicolon. If var is of float type, so I will say float is my data type, var1 is my another variable. So like this you can use this instruction, this syntax. This is the syntax to declare the variable. I have given some example here. So here you can see int A, int is a data type, A is a variable name, float is a data type, B and C is the variable name, character is my data type, P and Q are the variable name. Now for writing the program, you can use different softwares. That is the IDE. You can use Turbo C++, Visual Studio or any other IDE for writing your C program. You can use online compiler also. I have listed some online compiler here. You can use any of these. Now here you can see I have used this online compiler for writing my first program. So my first program is shown here, and then you can write practice examples using the online simulator. So here I have presented my first example. So here you can see this hash include stdio.h is my library file, and since it is .h, so we call it header file. So in the beginning of the program, I'm going to include this in my program because I am intended to use some functions given in this library. And then I'm creating a module. As I said, C is a structured modular programming language. So this is one of the module I have created, and it is int main. So here the return type of this function is integer, so it will return an integer value, and the name of the function is main. In this function, what I'm doing, I just want to print a hello message. So I'm using a standard print statement, that is print f and my statement hello world, and then it is terminated by semicolon. Since main is of integer type, so it will return an integer value, so that is why return 0. So when I will compile my program and run my program, I will get hello world on the output screen, which is given here. So you can use this online compiler to compile your program. I have uploaded the practice questions under tutorial folder on the Blackboard, which and you can use those programs for practice purpose. That's all in this session. Thank you very much.